Well, sir, it's more than just hot air. It's now a world record. Our guest is Brian Jackson. Brian, good to have you, buddy.
Nice to be here. Appreciate it.
When I heard about your talent, if you will, I was blown away.
Well, they tell me I'm full of hot air.
Got me. When did you first get into blowing up things with your lungs?
Well, it started back in 1992 in our church in Wewoka, Oklahoma. We wanted to do some stuff for our kids, so we learned how to make balloon animals, those long, skinny balloons. And we went to an event one day, and we left our pumps at home. So it was either let a lot of kids down that we weren't going to make balloon animals or blow them up by mouth. And so I started blowing them up by mouth, and I said, you know, I'm not ever going to rely on a pump again. I'm going to learn how to do this. So I started training, and I got to where I could blow up 9 of those little skinny balloons at the same time, 250 in 21 minutes. And that's when I saw the guy on TV from Germany that held a world record for blowing up a hot water bottle. And I sat back there and I looked at those balloons and I went, if I could blow up 9 of those balloons at the same time, maybe I could break a world record for blowing up a hot water bottle. So that was my goal. And in 1999, I contacted Guinness World Records, and my dream of becoming a world record holder started in 1999, but it took me 7 years, 49 record attempts to break that world record.
Hence the name of the company, I Believe.
I Believe.
Which is what it's all about. You had a rough start, though. You got into a little bit of problems when you were a young fellow, right?
Yeah, you know, I ran around with the wrong crowd, and right after high school, I was in the largest drug bust in Seminole County. Spent a little bit of time in a local jail, and it was at that time I decided I have one of 2 ways to go. And I decided to take advantage of a second chance, and that was the beginning of a lot of it. I actually got saved in jail and started going to church, and I just wanted to do something that was different.
How many world records do you hold right now by the Guinness Book of World Record people?
I have 12 Guinness World Records, and I still hold 4 of those.
No kidding.
Yes.
Now you're gonna get a demonstration of what my friend can do with a hot water bottle, of all things. But one of the things you can do is you can literally raise a car up with your breath.
Yes, you know, I was invited to be on a show called Stanley Superhumans, and during this interview time, they said, Brian, is there anything you've never done that you'd like to try to do? I said, I want to see if I can lift a car with just my lung strength. It was unheard of.
Yeah.
And so the first car I actually lifted on the show was 2,500 pounds. The one you're showing right now, I actually did on a show in China. I'm wearing traditional Cherokee clothes. I'm Cherokee Indian. And that yellow thing under the car is an airbag. I had to blow into that with enough air and volume and pressure to lift the entire car off the ground, and that car weighed 4,387 pounds.
And you pulled it off?
I pulled it off.
Does that record still stand?
That record still stands, yes.
Holy Toledo. You can't just practice for these things, can you?
Well, you know, it helps when I yell at my kids a lot to get me practice.
That's funny.
But, you know, it's something that I have trained for really hard. I get judged by my size. I'm only 5'5".
Yeah.
And a lot of times I'll walk in somewhere and they're like, where's that guy that's going to do this? And I went, he's not here yet. Because they don't expect it to be me. And so I tell them, I said, you've judged me by my looks, the way I dress, the color of my skin, how big or small I am. And we do that a lot of times. And what I realize is, you know, we miss the opportunity to learn about other people, where they're from, cultures, because we judge people so quick. But it also helped me, my size, when I go into school and do school assemblies, that, you know, I show the kids, you don't have to be 6'5". You don't have to be 350 pounds. You have to learn how to take the gifts and talents that every one of us have, push those gifts and talents as hard as you can, and not let anything stop you from drugs or alcohol or somebody saying you can't do that. And so the program I did was called I Believe, and I got the nickname the I Believe guy from the kids. They couldn't remember my name, but you're that I Believe guy.
Yeah.
And it just stuck. And I'd rather be known by the I Believe guy than anything else anyway.
Well, I have to tell you, I went on YouTube and I found some of the things that you do. Absolutely amazing to see what you have brought to the public attention. Now today, you're going to attempt, I need to strike that, you're going to blow up a hot water bottle, just the kind you go in a drugstore and buy. You're going to blow that sucker up.
Till it burst.
It's going to be a lot of fun. How much time do we have at this point? About 4 minutes? Good. Are you about ready to get started?
I'm ready to rock.
Why don't you go ahead and, to be honest, I'm going to step away from the set
Okay.
because I don't know what's going to blow, you or the balloon, but
There you
either
go.
way, I don't want to be close.
Okay.
Why don't you go ahead and explain what you're going to be doing and get ready for it?
Well, I wear goggles because when it bursts, it's this close to me. So I do wear protective goggles for my eye protection. This is a standard hot water bottle. I'm going to attempt to blow into this and with enough air and volume that it's going to burst.
Okay.
Now this will hold more pressure than 4 car tires.
No kidding.
Yes,
What a set of lungs, man.
Yeah.
You don't smoke, do you?
I do not smoke.
All right. I'm going to step over here
Okay.
behind the lead wall and do it. Be careful. I'll be right over here. Here I go. All right. We are ready, my friend. Taking in the air. He's prepping. Here we go. Making a seal. First breath. We're underway. We're going to blow that bottle. I may be backing up a little more here. It's coming. Any minute. And he goes right to the end. Here we come. Want to widen your shot a little. Hot water bottles fighting him. Lord. It's fighting him. I believe you can do it, man. I believe it. You can do it.
That is a hot water bottle burst.
Boy, no kidding. Have a seat. How much time do we have? We got 1 minute. Congratulations, old friend.
Thank you.
You did good. Now, any damage to your arms?
No, I'm good.
You can sometimes get burned from those things, right?
Yes, a lot of people don't realize it's not just your lungs. When it bursts, it's forced energy.
Yeah.
So it's hot. Sometimes it hits my face, my arms.
Holy Toledo, we got 30 seconds. I got to get in. You've traveled the world since you started doing this sort of thing.
Yes.
You hold 12 world records. You have made your name known and probably inspired kids everywhere. Hey, thanks for coming in and
Thanks
giving
for
us a
having me.
demonstration.
Absolutely. I appreciate you being here.
You take care of you. That's all the time we have for this edition of Perspectives. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.